So, one thing he did say is that the floppy drive was bad. So that's a little bit disconcerting because, yeah, come to think of it, I can't test it with a floppy disk. I can hook up an internal A2000 drive with the case off, you know, just kind of set it on there. I think I can do that. Yeah, so we just need to verify that this thing works, how much of it works, how much of it doesn't. Maybe we can repair the floppy drive, who knows. The floppy drive does look like it's present, it is there. So yeah. Hello friends, if you've been watching my channel, you know that I recently bought an Amiga 1200 and we've done a couple of videos on it. I bought it off eBay and the listing said that there was one thing wrong with it, the floppy drive. So I figured I'd do a video on us trying to figure out what's going on with the floppy drive and hopefully fix it. Let's see if we can sort out what's going on with this floppy drive. I'm going to show you what it's doing or not doing. So I'm going to stick the disk in. I'll be quiet, hopefully you can hear. That's the quietest drive. Okay, it gave up. Now it's loading Workbench on the hard drive. That's the quietest drive. It kind of sounds like something, yeah, like there's a power issue with it or something. I don't know. To be honest, I don't know if I've ever heard of Amiga 1200 floppy drive specifically, but it is I think it's a Chinon, and you know, I'm thinking that it's not supposed to sound like that. Just sounds anemic. Sounds like it's not very. It's unable to. You know, something's power related is wrong with it. So we're going to take it out and, or at least take this. Yeah, I guess we'll just remove it and see. I've heard people say that it's a pretty straightforward thing for an Amiga 1200. Supposedly the caps have a problem. I've never been able to fix a drive for an OCS Amiga just by replacing the caps. Never had success. I've tried it a couple times and it doesn't seem to make any difference at all. So anyway, let's get this apart. Okay. So yeah, I guess those two screws are definitely holding the drive in. I think I will go ahead and take them out. I'd rather leave the keyboard. I don't really have a reason to remove the keyboard from the chassis, so I tend to not take things apart unless I need to. Come on now, come on out of there. There you go. That should be all we need to do. There we go. Probably going to need to move things slightly away so that we can put something here. Put our drive in. Is this the way this thing is mounted in here? Jeez. So, just this one screw, maybe? Yeah, I guess so. I'm going to go ahead and put that screw back in there so I don't have to worry about losing it or keeping track of it. Okay, so if you remember from my other videos, this is a Chinon FZ354. I don't know if you can read that. FZ354. And oddly, it has a sticker, like a repair sticker on it from 1993 from Macklin Test and Repair Center. But yeah, I'm used to the FB, is it? 354? It's a slightly different model number for the Amiga 500. So, yeah, I'm just kind of curious as to whether this thing is actually, I guess can I see what's going on just by looking? Well, it is kind of dusty in there. I think I can see whether the drive spins. Yeah, I'm just wondering, it could even be that the drive isn't even spinning up. So let's see. Plug the computer back in. You know, although usually the spinning of the drive, if everything's working properly, it's pretty silent. I just want to see if the drum, I think that's the drum, either that or it's a cover around the drum. There it goes. Okay, so it moved a little bit. Let's see if it gets up to speed here. You know, it's making a noise as though it's seeking, but I don't think the head is moving. I don't think the head is moving in there. So, yeah, let's take it apart. It's temporarily disconnected here. Okay, so does the top just pop off? I don't see any screws. I do see a catch on the back though. Yeah, indeed it just pops off. All right, let's see this. See this again here. Let's do a trick where we move the head out of the zero position. I can't. I mean, it might be jammed, right, or something. So, let me just show you what I'm looking at here. So this is the motor for the track movement of the head. The head should go back and forth like this, and it's a simple helical or gear mesh type of mechanism. And I'm pretty sure that thing isn't really rotating. And I want to get it out of the first track position so that I can see it move back. That's the track 1 position sensor there, isn't it? So this bracket here goes over, and the track 1 position sensor is here. So I'd really like to rotate that shaft and get it to move to a different... I wonder if the motor's seized, because I can't seem to move it at all. Okay, so in a place where it's kind of safe to do so, because the end of the shaft here is further than the arm needs to go. So I'm grabbing down here. I don't know how well you can see that. I'm grabbing down here and I'm rotating the shaft manually, and it doesn't rotate easily. I don't know why that would be. But I am managing to rotate it now. Seems to be moving easier. Okay, so I'm pretty sure I'm out of the track one position. Let's see if the computer can move it. First thing it should do is try to move it back to track 1, because it'll sense it's not in the track 1 position. Let's keep an eye on that real close while I turn it on. There. Well, that worked. The motor was seized. Wow. I guess if something sits for long enough, things like that will happen. I don't know if I want to... I don't have a monitor hooked up to it. I need to find out if it works. I don't know if I want to try to lubricate the actual motor, you know, because then you're having to remove it and you're messing the alignment up, and yeah. So and now I don't have a mouse hooked up. That's genius, John. So I guess I'm just going to give the drive a clean, and we'll call it done. Okay, yeah. I've never actually tried to load a Workbench 3.1 disk with Hyperion 3.1.4 ROMs, but it's fine, I guess. Yeah. So, yeah, 46.143 is the Hyperion, and then this is Workbench 1.3, which is 40.42. Okay. Anyway, this drive is not too dirty, so I'm just going to give it the dedustification. So I'm just going to blow this out with some air and put it back together and verify that it works, and I guess we're done here. So I've blown it out with air. And I'm just sort of looking to remove from the area anything that may have been latently left by afterwards after we unseized the track motor. Alright, let me put it back in together and put it in the Amiga, and then we'll test it some more. Oops, got to put the disc in. Gonna have some sound. Well, I guess that's going to be it for this video. Thanks for joining me, and we'll see you next time, friends.